Welcome to the daily newscast within the United Countries special by the First Ukraine. You can find us at the frequencies available at our website firstua.com. Victoria Zabian is working for you in the studio. Thank you for joining us. Last night, citizens of settlements Krasnogorivka and Kamianka spent under the fire of separatists. Terrorists conducted the fire with guns and twice they used their artillery. It was reported by the spokesperson of ETO, Anatoly Stelmach. The situation on the south of Donetsk region stays very difficult.
The enemy doesn't stop trying to assault our position in Shirokina and at Mariupol direction. At midnight, gang once again unsuccessfully tried to attack our military battle, left it for half an hour. Overall, the ATL forces continue to keep defense along the boundary line without submitting to the provocation of the enemy.
ATO forces in the area of Shirokina were attacked with artillery. Terrorists tried to use tanks. This is the operative data of Information Resist, which was on the Facebook of its leader, Dmytro Timchuk. According to his information, separatists transported 300 of militants, 20 units of armored equipment and several tanks to Beznavenna village. The enemy's air intelligence also had become active.
Today, the armed forces of Ukraine appealed to OSCE representatives who came from our enemy asking an ultimately stop firing, and that we have done. However, after a while, militants began to conduct a moral attack. In the eastern part, Shirokina and main streets, they started shelling our positions, where the Ukrainian army.
Mariupol is ready for defense. At the outskirts of the city, National Guard soldiers changed their positions. Our journalist is strictly on the critical line and are ready to tell more about story next.
This checkpoint near the Mariupol. Soldiers from Mykolaiv National Guard are here for 2 months. They task detect saboteurs and spies and prevent provocation in the city and around them. Here they can check every car. Mostly we stop transporting goods with incorrect documents and people who knew information and shouldn't have been. We haven't delays of saboteurs. Close to us, a marked vehicle with bronze screen. If somebody attacked the checkpoint, we will give them rebuff. Soldiers are equipping their everyday life by themselves. They do baths, there's even a place to return. We can see here in Zona 2 Ukrainian soldiers don't lose their sense of humor. They arrange refectory in bunker. Here can eat 15 Ukrainian soldiers. Soldiers are preparing to the breakfast. They already set out the table. Sour cabbage, wheat porridge with meat and bread, as in the army. Tea is always hot. Onion and garlic are always welcome. Volunteers bring us sweets. Local people have never forgot us, gave ready meals which they brought out the database. Then Commander Sergei Vakulenko shows us place their soldiers rest. Bunker is protected from shelling and save the lives of militaries. Here they constructed their place to live with water stocks. Inside bunker is warm. They are heating the room by stove. Near each bed are patriotic charms and souvenirs from children. Fighter of National Guard with nickname Bigfoot shows pictures and letters from students. This gift brings volunteers with other benefits. Children are preparing to us pictures, portraits, Valentine's cards. Here is all my stuff. Children's pictures are the most important and icon of God for praying. This concrete breakwaters was painted by boys and girls from Mariupol, a forced checkpoint. Besides fortification role, they also add mood, said the military. After this checkpoint is airport. Military vehicles plan back and forth constantly. Without regular review and permit, no one will pass. Dog Bourgeois helps our soldiers to guard. He previously worked at the patrol dock in Odessa. Today he defends Mariupol. The situation at the city from the south direction is quiet, says press officer Eugene. We can't say something about dangerous, because the position are defending. We are formed engineering system, we control the situation. The enemy will not pass. These engineering vehicles goes to Shirokina for streetering Ukrainian positions. Valeria Baglitsova, Mykola Makokon, Kate Gladka, First Ukraine.
In Kiev, there were protests near Russian embassy. Protesters from Crimea demanded to free the peninsula from Russian occupation and free all political prisoners. Participants of the action Crimea is Ukraine had come with posters. There are photos of Russian military troops on the territory of peninsula on them. They are fixed on the fence near the embassy. Participants underlined that since 23rd of February, the week dedicated to Russian annexation of the Crimea begins. On 28th of February, in the center of Kiev, organizers promised to conduct the mass actions against the occupation of the Crimea, and the action Crimea is Ukraine will be continued till the 15th of March.
The 23rd February, this is the day when in Sevastopol at the Nakima Square was chosen People's Major Charlie, and it was the first step in the scenario occupation of Crimea. We are here today and we put a video Russian military presence witnessed in Crimea. We just remind the President Putin that all international legal standards in Crimea, this is a part of Ukraine. He just forgot about it. Today we demand the liberation of Crimea from the occupying power, demanding the release of all political prisoners who are in Lefortovo, and not only that, there are also other prisoners in the Russian Federation.
Memorial to Heaven 100 has been opened in Prague. It has been set on the Alshansky Cemetery. The ceremony also was in the center of the city. Hundreds of people had come there with wooden crosses. There are names of people who died on the Maidan Independence Square a year ago. During the actions, there appeared several people with flags of self-proclaimed Lugansk People's Republic, but police quickly had sent them to other places. The Heaven 100 was also honored in Hamburg. There was a march under the Ukrainian flags. People had brought photos of Maidan and candles. Participants demanded to stop war in Ukraine and to supply weapons against the aggressor.